all night long.
Alright everyone, so welcome to Skull Duplication. Here we have a nice plastic skull, and Nathaniel's going to help us out. Now we need some tin foil, some masking tape, or you could use duct tape, and a razor knife. Alright, wake up there, Nate. Now, I have a skull here with a removable jaw, or you could just do this process with the jaw intact. I like to remove the jaw so that I can position it any way I want. Alright guys, so let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start out by taking the tin foil here and placing it over the front of the face and start to push in the facial features. Go slow so you don't tear the tin foil. If you tear it, it's okay. You can take small pieces and patch it up. And he's going to place it on his chest to just help put the pressure on it. It's easier to hold and push down on those facial features. Now that the facial features are in, you can kind of see the detail of the face. We're going to push back the rest of the tin foil over the skull. He's holding it there by the eye sockets, and he's going to keep pushing it down. I don't know if he's trying to be a hand model or what, but there we go, folding it down. Now it's starting to take shape. Now you want to press it down really good so you get all the details. Alright, so Nate's all done. Now he can begin the taping process. All you're doing is taking the masking tape or duct tape and covering the entire skull. In case something like that happens. Alright, he's got it all covered with tape there. Now we need to split it in half using a razor knife. For you younger children, please have an adult present, and remember safety first when using any kind of tools, especially sharp ones. I'm just going to split it all the way around. It's nice to do, if you had a foam skull, you want to be careful not to cut too deep so that you cut the foam skull in half. But this one's plastic, so you can go right up against it. Now he's pulling it apart. And start with the back and then just kind of jiggle it and it'll come off. He's sweating there because he's trying not to damage the facial features. Oh, big deep breath. But now we have two halves of the skull. Good job, Nate. Alright, so now that we have the two halves, we need to fill them. I'm just using balled up newspaper, and Nate's gonna put it in there loosely. You don't want to pack it so tight that you disrupt the facial features and warp them, unless you want them warped. Okay, so he's got the one half, and this is real simple. It's just there for a little extra support on the inside. There you go. Put the two halves together and tape them up. Now that we have our skull taped together, we need to make the lower jaw. If you've done the whole skull together, you obviously can skip the step. Here's the plastic jaw. Just take a piece of tin foil, wrap around the jaw, and create the shape of the jaw. Then you're going to take that and cover it with masking tape. Thank you, Nate. Now you're going to take it and hot glue it into place before you paper mache or monster clay it in position. This would be a closed jaw. You could have an open jaw. Now if you were going to do a moving jaw, you'd want to do the two pieces separately. Thank you, Nate. I'm going to take over from here. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed our tutorial on how to duplicate skulls. Thank you, Nate, who is now my cameraman at the moment, for participating. I think he did a really awesome job. So you can see perfect duplication. You can either use regular paper mache or you can monster clay them, which is what I did here. And this one is with a closed jaw. And as you see with my toxic barrel zombie here, he had an open jaw. For the teeth, hot glue teeth. Okay, if you need to know how to make those, go over to Stiltbeast Studios. He has a tutorial on how to make hot glue teeth, and that's what I did here. So you want to do that on the upper jaw, on the lower jaw, and then you'll have teeth. Also, you can do half skulls. This is great. I'm going to put this on a tombstone and then monster clay it right to it, and you could do a whole wall of these if you wanted to. This is just a great technique to duplicate skulls if you don't have any, which this was the only skull that I had. And sorry, try to put them back together. This is the only skull that I had, that I own, and now I've got 1, 2, 2.5. Alright, so that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave comments in the bottom below. Subscribe, rate. See you guys next time.